James Bell of the Boxing Source here with another video, and this one here is to talk about the article that was put up on BoxingScene.com with the highlights of an interview that was done with Deontay Wilder, and they bring up the topic of Deontay Wilder talking about Floyd Mayweather not necessarily supporting or backing him during the course of his career. We know that Deontay Wilder has his upcoming bout against Luis Ortiz on November 23rd in Las Vegas, and he is trying to keep his undefeated record and his WBC heavyweight championship. But he has brought up the fact that Floyd Mayweather, who has retired undefeated, had the whole thing about him being 50 and 0, and bringing that up. But that Deontay Wilder didn't necessarily get the support from Floyd Mayweather. He said in an interview with BoxingScene.com that he hasn't gotten the support of Floyd as the next big African American star, and proverbially passing the torch over to him, and that's okay. He says that sometimes it takes our own kind to come to a realization. Sometimes people don't want to let go, especially with our culture and people. We've been brainwashed for so long and put down for so long. It's taken a while to love us as a race. Black excellence has come a long way, but you still have a few crabs in the bucket around, but all that will be washed away eventually. Sorry, folks. Man, oh man. Not sure what to make of this. Other than um, there's some there's some truth to what Deontay Wilder said, and there's the assessment, his overall assessment with Floyd Mayweather is way off. The thing about it is that you cannot expect everybody that looks like you to support you. That's not automatic. It's not ever going to be automatic, and you can't necessarily associate that to being some quote unquote crabs in the bucket. You just gotta go and do what you do and then move forward. If these people don't support you, like Floyd Mayweather, and also like a Mike Tyson in the past, because Deontay Wilder has also brought up Mike Tyson as another boxer or former boxer, retired boxer, that hasn't necessarily supported Deontay Wilder, or at least done it to the level of Deontay Wilder's liking. But you just got to do what you do. And I've been, of course, a staunch critic of Deontay Wilder in reference to the level of competition that he has faced over the course of his professional career. He has been a professional for over 10 years now, and to have only a couple of people rank within the top 10 that he has fought pretty much goes into his overall resume and what he's done over the course of his career. And these other fighters, former fighters or current fighters, have criticized him on this, and this is usually what Deontay Wilder's response is. Continuing on to what he said in that interview with BoxingScene.com, he says that I don't need the acceptance or the torch pass from none of these guys. They've done a great job in their careers. Not only Floyd, but a lot of them. They know who they are. Like I said, I pretty much brought up one of those guys. You can't take nothing away from them. We take our hats off for what they've done. I just want the same respect. I don't have any ill will toward none of these guys that have an ill will toward me or look at me as anything else other than being great. I know that I'm the best and most exciting fighter in the world and the best in boxing, period. I'll go down to flyweight and fight him to prove my point. So not only So no, he's not going down to cruiserweight, folks. He said that he'll go down to flyweight to prove his point. So I guess he's going to be fighting the likes of a Naoya Inoue or a Shizakep or Rungvisai in order to prove his point, I guess. But I mean, this just goes into, for me, it goes into Deontay Wilder and him still being bothered about him not necessarily getting the credit that he feels that he deserves. But like I brought up earlier, I said, look, when you are a professional heavyweight, you've been in the game for over 10 years, and the guys that you have fought, whether it's Luis Ortiz late in your career, whether it's Tyson Fury late in your career, fighting Dominic Brazil earlier this year, and you're basically your heavyweight run is beating Bermond Stavern, then going up against Eric Molina, then going up against Johan Duhaupas, then going up against Archer Spilka, then going up against Chris Arreola, then going up against Gerald Washington, then going up against Bermond Stavern once again, then fighting Luis Ortiz, then fighting Tyson Fury, and then making the announcements that you're going to be fighting Luis Ortiz and Tyson Fury again. That doesn't necessarily constitute as a resume that people within the heavyweight division or that have followed the heavyweight division can basically respect. So you gotta take that into account when you have these guys like the Floyd Mayweathers or the Mike Tysons or other peers within the sport of boxing that criticize you. If you don't want them to criticize you, or if you want them to give you the respect that you feel that you deserve, you have to be able to step up and fight the top guys within the heavyweight division like many have asked for you to do. We know that you have this fight upcoming against Luis Ortiz. You should be able to easily dispatch of Luis Ortiz. Then after that, you'll be going up against Tyson Fury. We'll see what you do against Tyson Fury. But after that, you're going to have to continue fighting the top guys within the heavyweight division, or you're going to continue to have the criticisms that you don't want. If you don't want them, you're going to have to go ahead and fight the top guys. No excuses or whatever it is. No more ducking, no more dodging, as Deontay Wilder would like to say. If you want to have that type of respect from the Floyd Mayweathers, from the Mike Tysons, from other guys that are within the sport of boxing, you're going to have to fight the best guys over and over and over again and be able to defeat those guys. But if not, then expect the same thing coming from the likes of a Floyd Mayweather, among others. And that's what I got from this article and the interview of the WBC heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder. Be sure to subscribe to the Boxing Source on YouTube, and also catch the Boxing Source radio show live on Blog Talk Radio, or be able to catch the podcast on whatever your favorite podcast app is, whether it's iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or Anchor.fm. On that note, folks, I'm out. Peace.